To build wealth, sometimes the smartest thing you can do is look like you have less. Imagine walking into a room where everyone's flaunting their wealth. Designer clothes, expensive watches, flashy cars. But there's one person quietly blending into the background, wearing simple clothes, unassuming shoes, no flashy accessories. What if I told you that person might actually be the wealthiest one there? Today, we're going to talk about why the decision to look poor could be your secret weapon to building wealth, and how adopting this approach can directly impact your financial success. If you're serious about building lasting wealth, keep watching, because the 7 reasons I'm about to reveal might just transform the way you think about money, success, and status. Make sure to like and subscribe for more financial tips and strategies. It also helps with the algorithm. Now first, let's talk about the power of invisibility when it comes to managing wealth. One of the best ways to avoid draining your bank account is by not attracting unnecessary attention. Picture this: when people see someone dressed to the nines or driving a flashy car, they often assume that person has deep pockets. Friends might ask for favors, acquaintances might expect you to foot the bill at dinners, and family members might even start dropping hints for loans. But when you blend in, when you look like you're keeping things low-key, people assume your resources are limited. This doesn't mean you have to live like a miser. It means that by looking poor, you can strategically avoid putting yourself in situations where others could drain your resources. By creating this buffer, you're allowing more of your wealth to stay within your control, letting it grow instead of constantly being tapped into. Now think about the opportunities you might miss out on if everyone assumes you're already doing fine. When people see you as someone modest, they're more likely to offer genuine help or resources that could benefit you in ways beyond money. You could gain access to business opportunities, investment deals, or helpful networks that might be closed off if they thought you were already well off. By appearing less financially secure, you put yourself in a position to receive help that could directly benefit your wealth journey. The advantages you gain here go beyond immediate cash flow. They're about building relationships and opportunities that propel you forward without having to dip into your own wallet. Then, there's the concept of financial discipline. By choosing to look poor, you're also training yourself to avoid unnecessary spending. If you're always chasing the next big label or expensive gadget, you're letting external symbols of wealth control you. When you commit to looking modest, you automatically curb impulsive spending. This discipline compounds over time, saving you from what financial experts call lifestyle inflation, the tendency to spend more as you earn more. Instead of blowing through your income, you're preserving it, letting it work for you through investments and savings. The result? Your money has the chance to grow in the background, quietly building your net worth without the flashiness. This strategy is not about deprivation. It's about controlling your spending for a much bigger payoff. Let's talk about investments and how looking poor can make a massive difference in how you approach them. By choosing a humble appearance, you're less likely to be influenced by trendy, high-risk investments. When you're focused on looking wealthy, there's a temptation to dive into whatever hot stock or cryptocurrency is trending to prove you're in the know. But when you're less concerned about appearances, you can take a patient, calculated approach. You're more likely to invest in things that offer long-term stability, real estate, index funds, or well-researched stocks. You're not chasing quick gains to impress anyone. You're building wealth slowly and steadily, using the principles that have proven effective over decades. Here's another advantage. Looking poor gives you the power of negotiation. Imagine you're at a car dealership, a property negotiation, or even a local market. If you appear wealthy, sellers might assume you can afford to pay a premium. They might not offer you the best deal, figuring you have the means to pay more. But when you come across as modest, people are more likely to offer fair prices, even discounts, because they assume you're on a budget. This isn't about deception, it's about positioning yourself as a savvy buyer. Every dollar you save in these negotiations is a dollar that stays in your investment portfolio, building your wealth over time. One of the most powerful reasons to look poor is that it removes pressure from your life. Think about the mental weight that comes from constantly trying to live up to an image. When you're always trying to look successful, you're in a never-ending race to keep up appearances, which can be exhausting and financially draining. By choosing to look modest, you free yourself from that burden. You don't have to worry about always having the latest phone, the best car, or the trendiest clothes. Instead, you focus on what actually brings value to your life and, by extension, to your wealth. Without the weight of external expectations, You can channel your time and energy into things that actually build your financial future, like learning new skills, building businesses, and growing investments. Consider the effect of looking poor on your mindset and the signals it sends to your subconscious mind. If you're always aiming to look wealthy, you're more likely to see your finances as a means to impress others. But when you deliberately choose a low-profile approach, you begin to see money as a tool for freedom rather than for appearances. This mindset shift changes everything. You're no longer in a cycle of spending and replenishing. Instead, you're in a cycle of saving, investing, and watching your wealth grow. Looking poor reinforces the idea that true financial power isn't about flaunting it, it's about quietly accumulating it. You're teaching yourself that wealth is security, not a show. This inner transformation alone could be worth more than any visible asset. Finally, looking poor can protect you from jealousy and competition. When others see signs of wealth, it often triggers envy or rivalry, leading to social dynamics that can be draining, even harmful. People might try to compete with you, one-up you, or even take advantage of you. By keeping a low profile, you avoid these dynamics altogether. You're not seen as a threat, and you're able to build your wealth without unnecessary social complications. Your modest appearance gives you peace, allowing you to focus on what truly matters: growing your assets, not maintaining an image. Each of these reasons is a building block for financial stability and growth. Looking poor isn't about pretending or playing a role. It's a powerful financial strategy, a mindset shift that helps you build and protect wealth in the long run. If you have children or loved ones looking up to you, you're setting an example that wealth isn't about display. It's about security, freedom, and purpose. Imagine the impact this can have on future generations. Instead of inheriting a legacy of spending and high living, they inherit a philosophy of building wealth wisely, with patience and foresight. This way, you're not only protecting your wealth, but also passing down the values and mindset that can help those after you continue to grow it. A legacy of understated wealth building can be far more impactful than a legacy of flash and status. So the next time you think about buying something just to look rich, remember that the real wealthy often go unnoticed. The power to create lasting wealth doesn't lie in showing it off. It lies in quietly, steadily, and strategically growing it behind the scenes. Now, all of this is for nothing if you do not become a millionaire yourself. Find out by watching 17 jobs that can make you a millionaire. I will show you a detailed plan for you to build wealth with a regular job on your screen right now. Thanks for watching.